Voice is very important grammatical item from the sentence's structural point of view. You must know that all the sentences are either in active voice or in passive voice. If the subject does the action, the sentence is in active voice. But if the subject receives the action, the sentence is in passive voice. So we must keep in our mind that all the sentences are either in active voice or in passive voice. And all depends on the verb. And we will know that verb is the soul of the sentence. Without verb, there is not any imagination of a sentence. If the sentence, there must be a verb. So for the voice, verb is also necessary. So we must define first what is voice. It depends on what? Verb. Voice is that form of a verb which shows whether the sentence is in active voice or the sentence is in passive voice. So we must know that voice depends on the form of a verb. If the subject is the doer of the action, the sentence is in active voice. But if these both conjunctions can be used at one time, but if the subject is the receiver of the action, the sentence is in passive voice. So it has become quite crystal clear that the sentence shows the subject does the action or the subject receives the action. It is crystal clear. If the subject is the doer of the action, the sentence is in active voice. Because we stress the subject here. If the subject is the doer of the action, If the subject does the action, the sentence is in active voice. So all the sentences are either in active voice or in passive voice, because we state the subject here. But if the subject is the receiver of the action, the sentence is in passive voice, because we stress the object here. So one question arises here: what is the subject and what is the object? We must know about this fact. Subject, it is the doer of the action. Object, it is a noun affected by the action of subject. It is a noun affected by the action of subject. So who does the action? Subject. And object receives the action. It is affected. For example, I ate mangoes. I have already told you that all the sentences are either in active voice or in passive voice. So this is a sentence. So this must be in active voice or in passive voice. What is here? Active or passive? Active. Why? Because here the subject does the action. What is the action? Eating. Okay. Now we change it into passive voice. What happens here? Object becomes the subject. Object becomes the subject. And this is in simple present tense. For every tense there are certain verbs. If simple present, why simple present? Because subject plus V1 or V5. Here we find V1. So for simple present tense, certain verbs are am, is, are. So for mango, this is plural, are eaten by me. So this is passive voice. Here once again we have to study it. There are two types of subject. One new thing you must know. There are two types of subject. One is active subject and one is passive subject. If two types of subjects, then two types of objects also. Active object and passive object. You must make it clear. Two types of objects, active object or passive object. Two types of subject, active subject or passive subject. Here you find that there are exchange of subject and object. This object has become subject, but this is not the active subject, this is the passive subject. This thing I want to see. Passive subject. Object is made into subject, but which type of subject? Passive subject, because there are two types of subjects, active subject or passive subject. Here mangoes are not doing any action. Mangoes only receive the action. If a subject receives the action, then passive voice. If the subject receiver of the action, passive voice. This object has been turned into subject. But which type of subject? Not active subject, passive subject. So we must make it clear. Two types of subject: active subject, passive subject. Mangoes are eaten by me, and this me has become object. Subject has been turned into object. But which type of object? Active object. This one thing I want to say you. Active object, because this is object, but this object does the action. Mangoes are only eaten, being consumed, being swallowed. By whom? By me. This has been changed into object, but this is an active object. This me is object, but which type of object? Active object. This one thing I want to say you. So here, from this type of discussion, many things come here, point wise. I want to discuss it. Take the screenshot. If you want to take, if you are willing, then take the screenshot. I am going to rub it out. Passive subject, active object and passive object. This thing I want to inculcate you. From this discussion, many things have come here. Rules to change into passive voice. This sentence has been changed into passive. What rules come as conclusion? At first, notice the tense. I have already told you that from active into passive, we first notice the tense. This was simple present tense, and for simple present tense there are certain verbs. Through the help of these verbs we can turn this active voice into passive voice. So first thing, notice the tense. Simple present or present continuous or past continuous, this and that. Then interchange the subject and the object. What we have done here? Interchange, exchange. Object has become subject, but which type of subject? Passive subject. Subject has been changed into object, but which type of object? Active object. Okay. Then use the helping verb after the passive subject. Why this subject was called as passive? This subject is not active. Suppose that here object has been changed into subject, but this is the passive subject. So after the passive subject, what is used? Helping verb. Then use the helping verb after what? passive subject. This is a passive subject. Thereafter, use V3 plus by plus active object. What has come at last? Active object. This one was first subject, but this has been changed into object. But which type of object? Active, because I does the action here. What is the action of I? Eating of mangoes. So these 4 points we must keep in our mind. And one more thing. Here we find that there is the interchange of the subject and the object. So we must keep in our mind. We must keep in our mind the objective forms of different pronouns. Make here 2 columns, subject and object. Different forms of pronouns. First person singular number I. What is the object? Me. We must keep in our mind. First person plural number we. What is the object? Us. First second person singular number and plural number both. You. Object you. So subject is also you and object is also you. So how we shall differentiate it? That this form you is subject. So before the verb, if you is placed, you is the subject. Before the verb. And if you is used after the verb, it means you is object. And before the verb, you is subject. This is the rule. Third person singular number he, object him. Third person singular number feminine gender she, her. Third person singular number neuter gender it, object it. Third person plural number they, object them. Here one thing more. Take the screenshot. I am going to rub it out. Here one thing more. Not indefinite and unimportant objects are deleted while changing into passive voice. For example, exempli gratia. Everyone praises me. I have already told you that all the sentences are either in active voice or in passive voice. So this is in active voice. Who praises everyone. This is indefinite subjects. And this subject is changed into object. But this is indefinite object. Unimportant. We are not sure about those persons who praises everyone. So object, this object will be changed into what? Subject. Me is not praising, me is receiving the action of praising. So me object will change into subject. Okay? Subject. Which type of subject? Passive subject. Because this subject receives the action. This is in simple present tense. And for simple present tense, certain verbs are is, am, are. And for I, suitable verb is am. And now praises will be changed into V3. Praised. And after V3 we must use by. And then subject will be object. But this is indefinite object. So we shall delete this indefinite object. This is subject. But this is going to be changed into object. But this is a indefinite object, unimportant, so this is deleted. And if indefinite object is deleted, there is no use of by. I am praised. So you must keep in your mind. Now, see some more examples. Geeta sings a song. Active voice. All the sentences are either in active voice or in passive voice. Passive. A song is. Why? Because this is in simple present tense. And for simple present tense, certain verbs are am, is, are. So for song, this is singular number, verb is also singular. Sings will be changed into V3. Sung. So we must memorize the verb forms also. Okay. A song is sung and after V3 by Geeta. So during learning voice we must revise tense also. So if we are practicing to change into passive voice from active, we must revise the tense also. We can't ignore tense because tense is the basic root of English language. Simple present tense. Structure. This is a revision of tense. Subject plus V1 oblique V5 plus object plus complement. I am again and again telling you that all the sentences are either in active voice or in passive voice. So this will be active. Those 4 rules are general rules. But when we shall talk about the certain rule, for certain tense, there are certain verbs also. For passive voice, both things we are revising, tense as well as voice. For passive voice, helping verbs dash is am are. Everything depends on verb. So we have already told you, we have already discussed that voice is that for a verb we shows whether the subject is the doer of the action or the subject is the receiver of the action. And what shows it? Verb. So certain verbs for simple present tense. This is the active voice. We are revising tense, and the rule of changing into passive from active of present tense, the verbs are am is are. Now I am giving you homework. Rita writes poems. You have to change into passive voice. Ravi makes a kite. The baby throws stones. The teacher teaches me. And the last one, the peon rings the bell. All the sentences are in simple present tense, because we are revising tense also, and we are learning to change into passive voice from active voice. And we also know that the sentences are either in active voice, simple present tense, active voice. Now we are going to change into passive voice. Certain verbs are is, am, are. And you have learnt the 4 rules, general rules. Now everything depends on verbs. Simple present tense, these 3. And you will change all the 5 sentences of active voice, and all the sentences are of simple present tense. You have to change. That's all. Thank you.